Welcome to Introduction to Statistics. Here gives you some information about me and things you should look at before class. Now, as we go down here, course procedures and getting started in Math 163 gives you some contact information for me. You'll notice when you click on course procedures, you go down here to this section, gives you my email addresses, and it also gives you my phone number. I prefer email. If needed, we can also meet online using Google Hangout or some other method. If you need to call me, you can call me at this number right here. I prefer to not be called after 8 o'clock at night. As we go back here, you'll notice the course syllabi and the course schedule. I would recommend looking at those. If you look at the course schedule, it's only a tentative schedule. It's not set in stone, but it kind of gives you an idea of what we're doing for the week, what you should do before class, and things like that. And then it lets you know when your exams are and so on. Now, if you don't necessarily want this stuff that's online, you can also click the course syllabus PDF file, and that'll give you the course syllabus and the course schedule all in one nice, neat document. Now, before you come the first week, you need to go ahead and fill out the blank guided notes as you watch the video lessons for Chapters 1 and Chapter 2. You also need to complete the take-home quiz. Now, don't be scared with take-home quiz. It's a relatively easy one. It's basically just who you are, what you do, and how I can get a hold of you. And so the take-home quiz is here. You click it, you fill out the information, and submit it. Some reference information for you. Now, most of the sections are going to look like what we have here in Section 1. We are going to be meeting on campus pretty much every week. There might be a week or two where we don't meet, but for the most part we meet every week. Here's going to be the topics that we're covering. Let you know what you need to have completed before class, which includes filling out the blank guided notes and bringing your key questions to class. Now, each chapter has kind of a video that shows you application of statistics in the real world here. Here's your blank guided notes. You can click on those. If you want to fill them out online, you can. If you want to go ahead and print them off and then fill them out that way, you can. Here's the exact same notes, but with all the answers filled in. Here's your key questions that you need to have for class, whether you look at them when they're online or you print off a copy, doesn't make a difference. The topics that are going to be on next week's quiz, solutions manuals, and then here's your video lesson. So you can click on each one of these here. Then as you're watching the lesson, you can pause and rewind me as much as you needed. And then in class, we're going to spend time going over these key questions to make sure that you're truly understanding the material, and use class time to also answer your questions. Now, sometimes there's going to be additional video resources underneath. Not always, but sometimes. But for the most part, each week is essentially the same. Main topics, what you need to do before class, application video, your notes, your key questions, a few extra resources, solutions manual, your video lessons, and so on. So that's kind of what you're going to find on this site. If you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to email me, and look forward to having you in class.